Shalom, family. I hope everybody is doing well. America is not doing so well right now. I don't know if any of you heard, and it's really unfortunate the way they do things in this country. Now, in order for me to find out about the Federal Reserve, y'all, it came from foreign news. So they should have been on top of this in the country first, but they weren't. And by the way, the Federal Reserve is still down. They are struggling to get this thing back up. Royal,
I'm coming in. I'm coming. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I hear a
I'm gonna get my headsets. Give me just a second, so you don't have
okay.
to hear that background stuff. Give me just a second. Where am I? Oh, I gotta go backstage. Okay. Oh, I don't have no symbol. I don't care. No avatar. I don't even care. Oh, here we go. Where's my headset? Oh, there we go. Yeah, they talking about breaking news. They keep talking about Tiger Woods. They done talk that shit in the ground all day.
Yeah, well, I'm not. He's the least of my concern.
At least they've been talking about it all
Yeah,
day,
I
all
know.
night.
I don't even care. Tiger Woods ain't even important. Okay,
Mm-mm.
I still hear a lot of feedback.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. True Royal, I can still hear it. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and then we'll go over what came out and when this happened so you can have some of the details. Thank you, Black Cobra, for the super sticker. Okay, let me go ahead and share my screen. And, True Royal, hopefully she'll come back soon. Oh, Tiger Woods was in a car accident. So that's all they've been babbling about all day long. All right, let me see if I can add her now. All right,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Wait just a second. Wait just a second. Let me get before you get started, Lisa. Juicy. Oh shit! This is so juicy. Y'all need to go get your shit right now.
Yeah, yeah, because we going in.
We're going
we
in.
we
Lean,
going in.
lean
All right,
all
y'all.
up in it. Oh, juicy.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Now remember, these are the same people that won't give us reparations. Okay, before you start talking stuff like, oh, don't celebrate, don't do this, don't do that. These are the same people that are saying to you no to reparations, right? Now look at what happened to them. So let me go ahead and share my screen, y'all, because I want y'all to see this article.
And I'm watching CNN and ain't nothing popping up.
No, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, they keep
This
talking about breaking news. They keep talking about breaking news, and Tiger Woods just got out of surgery. There ain't no damn breaking news.
I don't care about that. Screw Tiger Wood. What is he, Kablasian? Okay, let
Yeah.
the Kablasians go talk about him. All right,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, here we go. Here we go. So this just came out. Breaking news. This is the Daily Mail. And this is February 24th, 2021. All right. Everybody should see that, right? Can everybody see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Entire Federal Reserve payment system crashed. Y'all, everything. The entire Federal Reserve is down.
Chris.
It's
Okay,
down.
Lisa then brought the receipts.
Okay. The Federal Reserve payment system used to settle transactions between U.S. financial institutions have suffered an unexpected disruption. So, right now, nobody can send or receive money in the US. No one. Okay. You can't wire money to someone. You can't transfer money from your account to your son or daughter's account. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
The system used by the US banks to execute some $3 trillion in transactions per day was down at 1:18 Eastern Time on Wednesday. And the feds still reported widespread disruptions nearly an hour later.
Wow.
The
What?
reason for the outage and the potential impact on consumer banking services were not immediately clear. A spokesperson for the Federal Reserve did not immediately respond to the inquiry from dailymail.com. Among the services affected is FedWire, which handles 184 million transactions totaling more than $840 trillion.
Ooh.
Every day, transactions over FedWire total more than $3.3 trillion, according to Fed data. Developing story, more to follow. So if you get direct deposit, your direct deposit comes in through FedWire, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So right now, America, you can't do no banking in America right now.
Okay. There you go, Ninja. Retrograde. All right. Esau told us retrograde lasts 3 weeks. Retrograde lasts for 6 weeks. Also, in the month of February, Lisa did a video about them 7 planets lined up in conjunction. All right. Do y'all know there Terran Rain just put up a video? Another plane had to land for engine failure. And what's going on is unusual because Lisa keep up with the moons also. Because isn't it this Friday? We have the snow moon,
Got
correct?
the snow moon,
It's a
yes.
lot of activity. Lisa been saying something big was gonna happen. Look what happened in Texas. Look what happened in Texas. Now, somebody said the wire transfer was technically done at 12:17. 12
Mm-hmm.
is a very important number to us. And I know y'all tired of hearing 17. I know that. I just wear the shit out and everything. I kept seeing the magnetic forces from planet Mercury plus all them other 7 planets lined up and stuff. And y'all know what I said when I did that live stream and stuff. See, Esau don't want to pay us our reparations. They're going to pay some kind of way. They got to
Now,
feel.
Roberto Morales, thank you so much for the super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, no, you know what, Brenda? Because you're saying my bills aren't going to be paid. This is Esau's problem.
Mm-hmm.
He want to be the one in charge of everything, right? So this is his problem. It is
Mm-hmm.
his job to get this system back up.
Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why both of my refrigerators is full of food. And I got me a generator. Survive.
And
We
we
gotta
gotta
survive.
and wait a minute, you left one thing off, and we got a lot of water.
Yeah, there you go, Lisa. If it wasn't for you, I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for Lisa, I wouldn't have water in my house. If it wasn't for Lisa, I wouldn't have all them supplements in my damn second refrigerator and stuff. And my in-laws is here because they homeless. Ain't nobody got no coronavirus or nothing
Mm-hmm.
at all.
Mm-hmm.
We doing fine. And you know
Ladies
what?
and gentlemen, listen. The longer this thing stays down and money is not circulating through the country, this can become real critical.
Mm-hmm.
No money
Mm-hmm.
is circulating.
Yeah.
And right
And then
now,
look at
think
how
about this.
it's on the world stage, Lisa.
Right.
Look
And
at
wait,
America.
wait, let me say one more thing. All of these stores, if they don't fix this, all of these stores are not going to be able to make their deposits tonight.
Mm-hmm. Lisa, you know what? Esau gonna kill themselves. You know how they get down when they paper game is messed up?
Yeah.
They go kill. They said that white man. They
Oh,
go
all
kill.
right. Dinah said her IRS has not updated. See, there you go.
Ooh.
Now
And
you
then
know what's going
somebody
on.
just said something about they tried to purchase something on Amazon last night and they said it was declined. You know your
Hmm.
car. You know you got shit on your car. People don't.
Right, right.
Most people, yeah, and stuff like that.
Ooh,
But I'm telling you, the longer that it lasts, them folks gonna start jumping out of them windows like in the 1920s and
you
stuff.
know, Esau just is he's about band-aid solutions. You can't
Yeah.
put a band-aid on this shit.
Mm-mm.
You can't put a band-aid on
He
this one.
Esau, his ass want money over sex. A black man, he don't care. He'd be like, I got my woman, I got me some food. Well, baby, we're gonna hunker down. And
Mm-mm-mm.
check it out. A word I've been saying over and over. I've been saying every millisecond, somebody always fucking with us. So this thing is critical. Every millisecond. It ain't no every hour. It ain't no every minute. Every millisecond, they can't make a transaction. That scares them. You
Right.
always messing with us. And I said that the other day. Don't even think about us.
Now, can you imagine, y'all, people in the stores right now? Their cards may be declining. They don't even know what the hell is going on because they are shopping.
Ooh, you know, they because they want everything to work. You see how dumb people get down with like what's going on in Texas? You keep going to the damn toilet. I've been saying for the last 5 years, when you have major disasters, in 3 days, sanitation becomes an issue. Do your own thinking.
But
Network with your folks. We can't
now,
depend
now,
on them.
now back to the Federal Reserve. Y'all remember, you see what happened in Texas, right? They don't
Yes.
fix nothing. They'll let this whole infrastructure fall apart and don't want to spend a penny on it.
Oh,
Now,
somebody just
we
said, Lisa, my health savings just declined. Wow.
see, yep. Now, see, y'all, listen, these
Oh,
machines,
Lord.
listen, let me just say this. See, these machines that they're using are probably not even used. I bet you these machines have been around. They've probably been running the same machines for 20 years.
Mm, mm,
That's
mm.
how these people are. They don't want to spend a penny because they
Mm-hmm.
greedy. But
Mm-hmm. What
you
did you
know,
say, Lisa? What did you say that mirror? You did that video talking about we don't have to help you and all this kind of
yeah,
stuff. That
the local
because
government owes you nothing. Isn't
yeah,
that what he said?
yes, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Them people,
Another person, Miss Abby L, said her Amazon purchase just declined. See, y'all,
oh Lord.
this is impacting everything. This is the
Yeah,
whole country, y'all.
Lisa, it's exposing. We in the age of exposure. And
Yes,
then the international community is looking at America.
but y'all, this
Babylon is
think about
falling.
this. Everything is down. I mean, can you imagine people driving home from work and they got to go through a toll and they got
And your
that
shit
little
ain't
box in
working.
there because that ain't
Ooh,
gonna
it's gonna
work.
be that
It
shit.
ain't gonna
That
work.
shit could turn in anarchy like right now.
Yeah, because you know these people, they're probably out buying food, they're probably in a restaurant, and now they gotta leave and that shit ain't working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That card ain't working. No
Mm-hmm.
card is working. So this is
Wow.
everything. This is everything.
Ooh, karma is a bitch. You know what? You know what I've
Ran
been
out of
paying
gas.
attention
Yeah.
to?
Oh,
Look at
oh,
look at how amazing Esau get down with this coronavirus. It has touched every orifice on this planet. You got to think about everything you doing, and then what do Esau love? His freedom been stripped from him, and they money is like they life support. He know how to touch him in the sweet spot. You know he really do.
so
He really know how to
so
touch him
you
in the
may
sweet
have to
spot.
get, yeah, you may have to just pay for gas with cash
Yep.
because I'm just telling y'all, you ain't gonna be able to use them cards to fill up
Mm-hmm.
your your
Yeah.
vehicle right now.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Lisa. And I'm just gonna be kind of coded. You should have some cash buried somewhere, just because.
Yeah,
Because
the
I be thinking
Rothschilds
like
are
that.
probably, yeah, your what's it, Santiago, you're right, the Rothschilds are probably looting the bank right now. Probably what's
Mm-hmm.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably looting the damn bank.
Mm-hmm. And then once they finally get that they shit
No,
running back,
Edward Green, the ATMs are part of the banking system.
it's all interconnected.
Yeah, so no, you would not be able to get it until they get everything
Mm-hmm.
back up.
And you know,
Now,
just making me think of the mark of the beast.
mm-hmm,
That money, that money and stuff. And then think about them insurance companies in Texas. They don't want to pay them people. They gonna have to pay trillions. This is not a
yeah,
$1 billion situation. This is a trillion, the infrastructure. And then to make it worse, keep thinking about what Lisa said. In a few short months, some are gonna kick in. So they got some more shit they got to deal with and
yeah.
stuff.
No,
Bye
everything's
bye,
if you
Texas.
if you are using any kind of card, a debit card, or credit card, that's all connected to the Federal Reserve,
Yeah.
y'all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All of that's connected to the Federal Reserve.
Ain't that something? Yep. The domino effect and stuff. You gonna pay
Thank you,
out your
Justin
ass.
Page. Thank you, Justin
Look,
Page,
look, look,
for the
look at
super
what
sticker.
Biden do. What Biden do on this so-called 100 days. Where do we fit in the narrative? Giving us a hard thank you because it take black folks to get them in the office, and you thank them real hard. And think about how he was screaming at them biscuit eaters when I did that video and stuff. And he gonna tell us, you're gonna have to start dealing with the Latin community. Who the
No,
fuck you
we
think you
don't.
talking to?
No, we don't. We ain't dealing with them now. When
And
did we ever have to lean on them for anything? We never had to lean on them for nothing. That's a
pay
damn
attention.
lie.
Pay attention from a game. Anytime something go real wrong, they'll take their ass back home. They'll play
They
like
sure
their
will.
country
They
the
don't have no
worst.
loyalty. Yeah, right. They don't
Mm-mm.
have no real loyalty to America. They really don't.
When they had
They're
that
here for
mass
the
shooting,
money.
them Mexicans packed their shit and left.
Hmm.
Bye.
Just Sean Page, thank you so much for the super sticker. But you know what? The bottom line is, y'all, you should always have emergency cash on
Yes.
hand just in case
Mm-hmm.
something like this happens. It
Mm-hmm.
don't even have to be a lot of money, but
They
just
don't.
always have some kind of emergency cash. Thank you, Justin, for the super sticker.
Purchase like a small fireproof safe. I've had one for years. And then you can buy this sleeve and put your paper goods in there. I mean that the fire the little case and stuff is fireproof, but then you got the added protection too. And then just bury it somewhere. We've been doing that for years. And then I got another 55-gallon drum of pennies,
But
dimes,
you
and
know what,
nickels.
Queen? Now that I'm thinking about it, last night I tried to make a purchase and I had a hard time, but eventually it went through. It was on
Wow.
Amazon last night. They probably had problems long before now. Now that I'm thinking
Retrograde.
about it,
I keep telling people about retrograde. I know y'all tired of my
you
mouth.
know, look, y'all, like I said, no, look, y'all, your ATM cards are attached to the Federal Reserve.
Uh-huh.
And your bank is attached to the Federal Reserve. So right now, until they get this stuff back up, you're not going to be able to do too much financially. Just
Mm-mm.
understand that. You won't.
Yeah. That's why best to your ability to have your cupboard stocked. We got Lisa, we got cases of water. We got all kind of cases. I ain't into canned goods, but in this situation, just in case, we even got canned goods and stuff. You have to make an executive decision, take care of
Right.
your immediate situation, and don't depend on them for shit. And I was
And
saying
you
that.
know what? Always live your life like it is an emergency. Seriously. That way
Mhm.
you're always 10 steps ahead of these kind of things.
And they got tons of videos out that we watch. I watch some of them, survival videos. I'm still learning stuff, even though I know how to survive in this. It's stuff I don't know.
Right.
You know,
Right now, no, until they get it fixed, Edward Green, no. They said people's cards are declining all over the place, and that
no,
would happen.
no, that does, see when you say there's no, this means no food, gas, and etc. No, you got to be ahead of the game. Damn it,
Yeah. Yeah.
you don't go and I know people have situations with their money and stuff like that, but when you come together with your family, like I've heard families do this. They'll go to Costco and split the bill. Maybe they'll split it 4 times, buying cases of stuff.
Zakara, I'm sorry. Your name went by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Zakaria, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yeah, so you want to definitely stock up on things like non-perishables.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know Make sure
Mm-hmm.
you get, you can have your fresh foods and vegetables. That's always good to have, but you need to have non-perishables
Yeah.
in situations where
You might have some stuff you may not particularly care for, but you got to do what you got to do what you got to
Mhm,
do. And you don't have to just run out and just go crazy like them people buying tons of toilet paper. You just keep adding on and adding on and adding on.
right.
Yeah.
And just relax. This is just something I'm bringing out because I noticed it was not on the news here, but it is on foreign news. The US Federal Reserve
Mm-hmm.
is down. So if you were out there
Mm-hmm.
purchasing or online purchasing and you had a rough time getting the transaction through, now you know why.
Yeah.
Now you know
And
why.
retrograde ends around March 12th. I'm gonna keep saying what I'm saying like a broke ass record. It's a lot of activity going on right now in the universe. Those 7 planets are lined up. So we're dealing with extremism. Look at these planes. Turin just did a video about another plane situation. And even
Mm-hmm.
though I don't care nothing about no Tiger Woods, remember I said when you see accidents, they are freak in nature. And
Mm-hmm.
things happen to the extreme. So what's going on is extreme. And the thing is, you can't hide this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody
So
said, okay,
everybody,
Lisa, somebody just said, Brother Ron, can you refresh us what's going on? Some people are just stepping in, Lisa.
okay, well, you wanna update them?
I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it.
Okay. The entire US Federal Reserve went down. So banking in America right now, you're not going to be able to do a lot. You may be able to do a few things, but on a big scale, like sending and receiving money, you won't be able to do that right now. It
Mm-hmm.
happened around 1:18 Eastern time,
Yeah,
and they said they've been struggling to get it back up. It's still unstable.
and I just caught
And I
something.
noticed problems last night. I think it actually happened then. They're just saying
Yeah,
something now.
yeah. And they sitting on that. And again, I'm gonna keep saying this. And and when you transaction money every millisecond, this shit is too painful. And they'll be talking about bizarre. And somebody, oh, I seen somebody else just said, well, they ain't reporting it on. Okay, they said, okay, CNBC, okay, just reported it.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. So they finally getting around to
but
it.
see, I'm
They
looking
should have
at
been done it.
CNN, and all they want to talk about is Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I don't care about Tiger Woods. Okay, I don't give a damn about him.
Mm-hmm.
We got 1,032 people in here right now, Queen.
Mm-mm-mm.
So
Thumbs up, thumbs up,
if you were
thumbs
trying
up.
to right, if you were trying to get a transaction through, now you know why. If you were having trouble,
Uh-huh.
now you know why. It's not
Mm-hmm.
your card. It's not you. You know what, like Queen said, you know what you got in the bank. So your stuff should work. So it's not you. It is the Federal Reserve. It's down. The entire thing is down.
Mm-hmm.
And now, look, it happened at 1:18. Right now, the time is 2:52 Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going on 2 hours. It's
Mm-hmm.
getting ready to hit 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know how
just
devastating this is for America to not
mm.
have money flowing
On
through it.
they are this
This
country
is
is the
huge.
laughing stock on the world stage.
This is huge. No
Mm-hmm.
money circulating through America right now.
So, like
And
Lisa been pointing out,
this is business hours too, right?
and they said they panic. So we know in Texas we're gonna have another big surge of coronavirus. Now since they paper game is messed up, they gonna be losing their mind, not thinking to put on their mask and all of that
I
and
know,
stuff.
right?
You know, like but
I
like
know.
when me and Lisa's talking behind the scenes, um she had shared something with me. It's certain words that Esau don't like, and when we find one they don't like, we use it. We just throw that in there too, as well. And what I mean,
Patty,
what
Patty,
petty, they can't
Patty.
stand that word, petty. They cannot stand that word,
Oh,
petty. But look,
and they also don't like when you don't believe they're the standard of beauty. I found that out too.
oh yeah, uh huh, mm-hmm, yeah.
They also hate that.
Somebody just said no money, no vaccine.
There you go. How you going to travel?
Mm-hmm.
You got to put gas in your car. How you going to travel there for your vaccine? You're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Wow.
again, think about what. Don't forget about those 7 planets lined up. I have not studied the other planets, but I've been saying behind the scenes on my channel, I don't know what's gonna happen, but something big gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I
Oh, and
wasn't.
thank you, Diana Renee. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, so we got our work to do, y'all. Remember, everything's coming to an end for America. I think this is another sign right
Mm-hmm.
here.
That money,
It's
yeah,
another sign.
money is their god. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
shoot, you start watching some of them kill, murder,
And,
die
and look
shows.
at
My
look at how
husband watched.
beautiful this is, Queen. They don't have no look at how beautiful this is. With COVID, they can't shoot it, they can't arrest it, they can't beat it up, they
Mm-mm.
can't
Oh yeah,
tase it,
like we said before. There you go.
right?
They can't put
Now
it in
wait,
jail. They can't put it in
uh-huh.
jail.
Now wait. Now with the Federal Reserve down, they can't shoot it.
They sure
they
can't.
can't they can't beat it up. they can't they
Uh-uh.
can't call the police on it. They
Oh, can't
can't
do
do
nothing.
nothing.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And they gonna have hell getting it back up because
Yeah,
we
because
still in
it's affecting
retrograde.
the whole country. Yeah.
And they gonna tell us it lasts 3 weeks. Don't listen to them.
Mm-hmm.
And that other thing I want to add, because I always like adding this. Stop talking about these other races of people look out for each other. We've been looking out for each other. Oh, they all live together and all that. All different cultures have issues and stuff, but we gotta, like I keep saying, we got to only deal with our media situation. When I did that live stream, and I had never heard nobody talk like this. Lisa said 3 years ago, she said, if you see they children lost up and down the street, they ain't none of your business. They ain't none of your business. Focus just on our stuff. Cause yeah, they'll flip that shit around and say we did A, B, C, and D. And with this Rona caused the great separation, it drives them crazy not knowing about our business. You
Mm-hmm.
see what he's doing to
James,
them? He's forcing them to have to deal with their immediate situation
and
because
this is a big
they
situation.
money.
It's huge.
Mm-hmm,
James Richardson, thank you for the super sticker. Oh, this is gonna keep them plenty busy. Trying to get
mm-hmm.
this Federal Reserve back up. Oh, it's gonna keep them plenty busy.
Somebody did okay. See, Video 99 said just recently a 17 year old a teenager. Let me see right here. I lost it. There it is. Was arrested in Texas just for walking home
Oh
from
yeah, I
work.
did a
And
video
it's
on that.
that
I
is
did a
so
video on that.
petty.
Yeah,
You was
I did a
walking.
video on that, but they're always petty. They're always petty.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, y'all, just be careful out there, and just do the best that you can. If you don't have to spend any money today, I would advise you not to do it because we don't
Mm-hmm.
know what they're going to bring up. They may bring up something and it still will be unstable,
So you
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 know?
asked how could this happen in 2021? Black folks, we got to stop talking about, oh, they doing this and this year they ain't never stop talking about the numbers and all of that kind of stuff. It don't matter what year it's in. They being true to their nature. And what's very surprising to me,
Yeah,
and
but
I
if
did
y'all
get
don't
beat
have
up.
to spend money, I do really want y'all to understand. If you don't have to spend any money today, don't.
Don't do it. Don't
Keep
do it.
your money in your pocket for
Uh-huh.
real.
Yeah. But to ask that, the thing that's surprising to me about everything that's going down, when coronavirus hit, Lisa said to me, she said, damn, I'm looking at, I'm seeing folks that's got Hebrew names talking about, I can't wait till stuff get back to normal. When did we ever had normal? And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, you got people that'll throw the word up in your face, say they know all the prophecies and everything, and these things were foretold and stuff. And I know what's shocking to folks. We knew it was coming, but we didn't know. We never thought about how it would feel.
Yeah.
How it feels. So we feeling something, and you got to remember them recesses ones that's always propped up. They feeling something too. We don't know what it feels like to be
Oh, they're scared out
recessive.
of their mind. You
Yeah.
look, think about this. These old crazy ass elite people, they can't get their money. Oh, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Mm-hmm.
they're climbing the wall. Come on. That's
Mm-mm.
all they are about. You
Mm-hmm.
know they're climbing the wall.
But you say you just barely logged in. Yeah, I know a lot of people the other night was saying they still having issues with their cell phones, their computers, and everything. And you just have to keep rebooting and do what you got to do. And
Yeah, you
I,
know what?
I, I
That's true. I
mm,
use a Mac, y'all, and my Mac has been freezing a lot over the last 24 hours.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know?
And it seems like this retrograde is long. Even though it just lasts 6 weeks, it just seemed like everything kind of slowed down a bit, and it's being strongly felt. And and when I was looking at the plane parts, then they had to land a plane. Then one crashed, I think, over in Africa. And then today they had to land another one because
Well,
Turin is talking about that. I was like,
I'm
damn.
glad y'all brought up Big Judah, because one thing he did say, he said, because they were, cheering because, it's less people going in the hospital and stuff. He was like, shoot, is, uh, you know, when one thing is slowing down, the Most High will throw something else at you. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what is this?
Because what they've
Okay.
been doing, Lisa, what I was saying to you the other day, Lisa, they already hollering they victorious.
Yes.
We can see the light and all. They real quick
Yeah.
to be
I guess
braggadocious.
you're not so victorious today, huh?
Yeah, and oh, we
Listen
seeing
to
improvement. How long
listen
they been
to
giving out the vaccine?
Right. Listen to the Black community, because we've already gone through the curses. Y'all don't know what you got coming. And I know many of you don't want to, this Bible stuff, I don't believe it. You gonna believe it before it's said and done.
You're gonna
Your
feel it.
ass will believe it, because you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Look at all this stuff happening. And every single thing that's coming your way, you can't resolve it. You
Mm-hmm.
can't resolve COVID. You can't resolve getting rid of the variants. You can't, everything thrown in your direction, you cannot resolve it. You
Mm-hmm.
can't resolve it. And look at Texas. That should have never happened. That should have never
Mm-hmm.
happened, no matter what the temperature was down in Texas. Texas should have been able to keep those lights on for everybody. That is
Mm-hmm.
totally, totally inexcusable.
Mm-hmm. See, when situations like this happen, um, all what I know, my the activity around my channel gets real quiet. People don't come at us, and they because what they don't want to do is stir us up, and we start going in and stuff. They start tiptoeing, and and they are scared to death. And remember what I said. Um, um, you stay out of their affairs. You see them bleeding on the streets, help me, please, help me, please. That ain't none of your business. Deal with your immediate situation. Only worry about the people
Shoot,
in your
at this
individual households.
at this rate, Queen, they ain't gonna have the money to help nobody. They're
But
not gonna have no
what
money.
gets me, Lisa? They all doing all this trembling, breaking down, and crying and stuff. And
Mhm.
their men will cry too. He'll
Yeah.
pull a Becky
Listen,
on your
y'all.
ass too.
Listen, y'all. Do it anyway. Even if this stuff comes back up, try to go a day or two without spending none of your money.
Yeah, I do
Start trying
that.
get used to it, because you know what? This could easily happen again.
Mm-hmm.
It can easily happen again. Start getting yourself used to not spending your money as much,
Mm-hmm.
or
Wow.
using your debit card or your credit cards or any of that stuff. And you know what's
Mm-hmm.
funny, Queen? I tried to pay one of my credit cards this morning and it didn't go through. Now I know why. Now I
Wow.
know why. Because I
Wow.
got the money in my account. Now I know why.
Boy, our father sure know how to deal with him. I see. You know what I'm
He went for
learning
the
about
damn
this when
jugular.
he
He
say
went for the
when
he
he
went for
say
the jugular.
yes, when he say vengeance is mine, he would fight our battles and everything. And all we have to do is continue to keep the faith. And this is what I do
Mhm,
know. It doesn't take the whole collective, but enough of us are doing what we need to do. Our father hear his babies,
mhm.
and he's
Okay,
doing the work.
Divine Seed said it's reported that it's back online. Now I want y'all to look at your clocks right now. Now, Eastern time, it went down 1:18 p.m. That's when it got reported that the whole Federal Reserve went down. Now look at your clock. It is let me see, 3:04
Hmm.
Eastern time.
Hmm.
Look at how long it took them to get that back up. And
Yeah,
that time lost with money not circulating through the country was significant.
yeah,
They probably
and
lost billions.
yeah, and that's in seconds in this
Mhm.
situation.
Yeah.
Every millisecond,
Hmm.
not no every minute. There's a money transaction every millisecond. All
Yes.
right.
They said
Somebody
3
always messing with us
trillion.
every millisecond. Every millisecond, somebody always fucking with us.
Yeah,
It's
it's
time to feel.
1:04 Pacific time. Yep. So yeah, nearly two
And
hours.
and 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 what they're talking about, the shit might not even be true. They'll put like what I was learning with Lisa. I kept saying, Lisa, why they always keep saying we disproportionately get this and that? And She said so they can hear it and basically it soothes them. So they even play their own. This is what we're looking at. They'll just put that out there and just they got this false sense like they're safe and they'll cling to that like, oh, they got us taken care of. They're taking care of us. Look what Trump did with them 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 rioters and stuff like that. Now you say y'all criminals, y'all this and that. He'll turn his back on you real quick. They don't have no loyalty amongst each other. There's no loyalty at all. All of this
Yeah,
is a
this is
charade.
definitely definitely song of praise. This is definitely a warning.
Mm-hmm.
This is definite. Don't even look at this as, oh, this is just happened once. No.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to wonder because when we talk about unemployment and they're saying how they're always behind in getting, unemployment money to people, they said the system is old. And I have to wonder, is the Federal Reserve old too?
Mm.
Is it
Mm.
old? Because that's what they always try to say here. The system
Yeah.
is old.
But see,
The
that's
system
what that
is
with
horrible.
that happening, it's going to expose that because then people are going to be making inquiry and find out that what they've been working on is some shit that's antiquated, and that's like the what happened in
Oh, they
Texas.
lost a lot of money. In
Yeah.
this 2 hours, they lost a lot they probably lost billions in
Mm-hmm.
the 2 hours that the Federal Reserve was down. Billions.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, somebody said the lead 1990. 1990? Really?
All right, let me deal with your ass. You gonna get the pimp hand. You gonna
Mm,
feel this shit. Don't come over here. Don't come over here to this damn channel with your greasy ass. And like I said the other day, whoever put that one thumbs down, like I said, just even thinking about us, it can be good thoughts or whatever, and just being petty like that, you're gonna feel. I didn't put that in the universe. It's not gonna be a good thing to mess over us. And like we've been talking about Herschel Walker and Larry Elder and all of that. And they're gonna tell us what we don't deserve and what we don't do, things like that. They I mean, I was like, damn, everybody else done got their shit, but when it comes to us, oh, we gotta study it to nauseum. You
mhm.
playing games, and then you got some damn football player that been busted in the head 1,000 times, but really truly his mama fucked him up. See, a lot of people don't know about that.
Mhm.
He was talking about, oh, when I was a little boy, my mama said it, my mama said it, my mama said. And I said, who qualifies him to speak in our behalf?
No, he doesn't. I don't even think he knows history well enough to be talking. Thank you,
Uh-uh.
the thunder sound, for the super. Would you say the crisis plan to trigger a reset? You know what? You're right. Who knows what? You could be right. This could be a reset
Uh-huh.
on the financial system. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of money got lost over the
Mm-hmm.
last 2 hours. A very substantial
But
amount got lost.
you
So
know what I
you're
learned,
right.
Lisa, years ago. Um, what happened was I was on a computer and I get this pop-up in the city that I live in. No, in the whole entire Bay Area, Starbucks system shut down. Lisa, they didn't know what to do.
Well, because they're used to Band-Aid
So what
solution.
they said was, y'all can have all the free pastries and coffee you want. And I said, when you're working, sometimes like the kind of field I worked in, you got an architect to put everything on the paper and the straight lines and this and that. Okay, but when you out in the field, you have to adapt to your environment and make it happen. They don't know how to do that. What they'll do is come looking for us. They always been propped up. They always have a crutch. So when this happens in the very system that they put in place, they'll just keep pushing the button and pushing the button. It's like, I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting nothing. They don't know how to think out of the box. They don't know how to survive and all of that. They really don't. See, this exposed them. They don't know what to do, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Mm-mm.
Then they want to kumbaya. Then they start speaking in the we terms. No, 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 no. Keep calling me a nigga. You know, we ain't no we shit. We my ass. You on your own. Ain't y'all been sleeping good at night? A lot of y'all been telling me y'all been sleeping good at night. Because, like I said, 2 years ago, I said, Esau, you get no peace, you get no sleep. And then the
Well,
Creator said to
we
me,
still we're still in the lockdown technically because this country
yeah,
never got back up and running. Now remember,
mm-hmm,
y'all, there was not even a lot of money circulating through the economy before this crash of the Federal Reserve.
mm-hmm,
Now they lost even more money today.
mm-hmm. They get
Businesses
me with
never
that. They
fully
wanna
came
they
back.
wanna force these kids to go back to school.
Yeah, but the
They don't
teacher
even
unions are
let shit,
fighting it. Yeah, but
it,
those teacher unions are fighting these parents on that. They don't want to go back.
I
They're
don't blame
fighting the
them.
parents.
But you said
But
day one,
these folks
Lisa,
don't.
that
Yeah,
people
these
was
folks
gonna
don't
start
feel like putting up with
retiring.
their kids. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
these folks don't want to put up with their own kids. That's what it
Yeah.
is. They done got tired of their kids
So they
being at
rather
home.
gamble and send their child to school because they don't want to be bothered with them.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that something? Wow.
But I heard some of them, oh, the kids have gone a whole year without an education. Oh, y'all don't teach nothing anyway.
They got some. I've been
Y'all don't teach nothing anyway.
since I've been having my granddaughter come over. I've been finding all kind of things that you can teach your child yourself. And then the other night, Lisa, I had sent them a link. Some Hebrews have a whole a website for our royal babies. It teach them about the word. It teaches them um, to speak and write Hebrew. It take we it's just wonderful what they do on
Hey,
there.
y'all, wouldn't it be nice if they really mess up and we all got $1 million in our account tomorrow?
Shit, you know what? I'm gonna be in there draw, Lisa. I'm gonna draw my shit out. I want cash.
Yeah. Hey, y'all,
I'll
this
be the
might work out in our favor.
yeah. I'm no, I want my cash. I
We're
don't
gonna
trust
wake up
them.
and be millionaires, y'all.
Hmm.
Reparations, reparations.
Hmm. I'm telling you, what's gonna happen. And I had mentioned this to Lisa because I had got a vision about this a long time ago. I said, Lisa, don't be surprised. Esau gonna walk up on you and be digging in their pockets and giving you their money and their jewelry and all of that. And um, somebody was like, I don't want their shit. And then Lisa said on her live stream, no, take it, take it. But what they want us to remove those curses off of them, the things that's
We
been
can't.
prophesied.
We can't.
And they so arrogant, they would literally think they could stand, look at the creator and negotiate and say, okay, yeah, I know I did your children wrong and all that, but I need a little bit more time. Big Judah talked about it. They literally have been requesting to get a little bit more time. You don't get no
No,
more time.
no, 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 no,
Uh-uh.
no.
We got punished,
I
Lisa.
don't think so.
Lisa, we got punished. What the hell make them think they ain't gonna get punished? And then they
Right.
want to dictate how the punishment gonna be.
Ain't happening. We didn't get to do that. We
Well,
didn't
you
get
know
to do that.
what they don't understand? He done already laid it out what the punishment gonna be.
Hmm.
So it ain't gonna be no surprises.
The thing is, all they got to do is pick up the Bible and they'll
Mhm.
know exactly what's going on. But,
And,
they won't do it. They
and look
won't
at
do it.
and
Oh,
another thing, look at how just this week alone, how they done got away again with killing us, um and stuff, and they didn't smear that around because they investigate themselves. They not gonna prosecute themselves, and they feel like, oh, I'm free and clear. Well, you have I always talk about the nature of things. You still got to deal with Yahweh's law, you know. And when that wrath come on your ass, it is never ending, never ending.
all you got to do is talk to the black community. We can tell you what we went through for 500 years. You ain't getting out
Hmm.
of nothing. And on top of that, he said, you get double. Okay. You get
Hmm.
double. Now, look at us. Would you want double? Man, I
I
wouldn't
can't,
want to be
Lisa.
you. What did
I
Wesley
can't
Snipes say?
fathom.
What
Mm-mm.
did Wesley Snipes say? See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Lord, that make me think about that song, that rap song. 50 Cent said they want to see us fucked up and ashy. That stuck
Hmm.
to me. Like, yeah, I said, yeah, because that makes them feel bigger than And they keep talking about, well, the African American community disproportionately. Well, put the money in the damn community. See what they want to do? They want to control our stuff and say, oh, we're gonna put it in education, we're gonna put it in this, and it ain't by
And your
putting
education is lousy. Why would I want my money there?
yeah,
your,
and
your education is
they gonna be
terrible.
pocketing the money they sell. Like we some little kids and we don't know how to spend our money. See me, what I'll do, I will purposely buy that Cadillac because somebody made what's that, Jesse, that one that looked like a fucking turtle. Um, you know what I'm talking about. He can barely even talk. Um, I forget that dude's name. And he was the one that said this ain't about a Cadillac and everything. I'm getting one. I'm gonna get me a big fat ass red Cadillac and with some big
Get
speakers.
a hoopty.
Yeah, and just be boom boom down the street. No, what they really, let me tell you what they really afraid of. They're afraid of us getting our reparations, networking with each other so we can generate more money. We can have our own grocery stores. We can hire our own folks. We can have our own school. Like, think about when that video Lisa put up and them black families then bought that land and then these people come showing up harassing them. And white people are famous for talking about get off my property. No, that what y'all were looking at fear.
Yeah, they were literally. She's right because they were writing stuff like, "I'm gonna go on there, and if they say I can't be on the land, I'm gonna sue them for discrimination because I'm white, and if I'm going, I should be able to live there too." Why do you want to live with a bunch of black folks?
Yeah, you can't
Why would
stand
you
it.
want that? So you only going over there for the idea of suing them
Hmm.
and starting some mess. You ain't even serious. But yeah,
Hmm.
that's you. If you look
Yeah,
at
but with
those
that, with
articles,
it,
that's the kind of stuff they were writing. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna move there too. And if they say I can't, I'm gonna get them for discrimination for not letting a white person live there.
and they on their property, on their property. I
I
told
mean,
Lisa,
come
I
on
want
now,
me a piece
come
of
on,
land. I want me a piece of land, and I'm gonna have a gun range on my land, and it's gonna be a 24-hour gun range. You know, you got to be
man.
prepared.
Look. I mean, come on. So you will come around us just for an opportunity to try to sue us
Hmm.
because we're trying to live in peace. That's all we want. We
Yeah,
just
yeah.
trying
We
to live
asked
in
one thing.
peace.
They don't know how to do it. They can't make it without us. There you go, Taryn. Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's some juicy, Lisa. That was juicy.
It was. It
Ooh,
was. It
mm-mm.
had. It had to come out. You know, this
Uh-huh.
had to come out.
Yeah, yeah, yes, Susan. No breaking news. Only damn breaking news we keep getting is Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. I'm sick of
We
hearing
don't
that
care
shit.
about him.
Damn.
I mean, like what? Nobody else in the country ever been in a car accident before.
Yeah, they keep just bringing it. I said, I woke up around about 3 in the morning,
How you doing, Turan?
and the TV, the news was on. I said, they talking about this shit at 3 in the morning. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, plenty of people have been in car accidents before. They really going overboard now. Yeah, I know he's a well-known name, but still, I mean, people get in car accidents every day. I don't need to hear
But they
all
talking
day,
about this
all that
shit to
about.
nauseum. You know, we got way more important stuff going on in this world. They didn't hit a milestone, but I think that milestone was hit long ago and stuff.
Mhm.
With over 500,000 people have died
Yeah,
from this.
mhm.
We'll never know those true
No, because they
numbers.
undercount everything. Yeah,
Uh huh.
they these people
But see,
undercount everything.
they heavily depend on the things that they put together, and that's why I was using that analogy with Starbucks when in California, when it in the Bay Area where it all shut down. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to adapt to their environment. They literally don't know what to do. This land here is easy to survive in, and when they came over here and started stealing stuff, they was dropping like flies. They didn't know what to do. We helped them to survive. They couldn't even do the damn most basic mundane things. And
Well, they couldn't even get through the winter. Remember, they died by the hundreds.
mhm,
That first winter they were here, it was the people that were in the land that helped them through the winter. But if you listen to the way they tell you history, You would think they got off the ship and knew everything and knew how to do everything all on their own, and that was not true.
No, they couldn't. They didn't even
But
know
they
how to
try
walk.
to make it seem that way, but no,
Mm-mm.
that's not true.
They didn't even know how to wash their own ass. You know, they didn't even bury their people. And I watched a video where um over in the UK, and they was talking about them white people over there. They would live in barns with the animals, and this the thing that creeped me out. Periodically in those barns, they would put more hay or wherever they was dwelling. It didn't necessarily have to be um, um, in a barn. And this on that documentary, this man said that um, there were 20 years of layering of um, straw, and they said it was disgusting stuff, the
Because
settlement from the
straw will
bottom.
start, yeah, but straw will start rotting after a
Yeah,
while.
what they would do, Lisa, they wouldn't even take it out. They would just put some more on top of it. So they
Oh,
in
that
there with
sounds
the
right.
animals and everything.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. And it was us that told them, you're gonna have to corral them. That's an African word, corral. So you got to put the livestock in a corral, and they so stupid they just keep layering it. They don't take it and get some fresh stuff. They just couldn't. They couldn't do the most simple thing. Yeah, lice then hit the roof. I know y'all seen that
Hmm.
video. I
Hmm.
did not. You know what blew me away
And
with
that's
that,
something
Lisa?
that's been lice has been around for millions of years, and they still don't have that.
No, Lisa. What messed me up, Lisa? What messed me up is that they got one type of lice in your hair. They got another type of lice on your eyelashes. They got another type of lice in your pubics. I said, damn, it's a whole colony. And they totally different from
All
each other.
right. All right, y'all. I'm going to
Mm-mm.
have to conclude. But thank you so much for coming, y'all. If there's any more updates on this, I will let you know because I'm interested. What I'm interested is how much money was lost. That's what I want to know. I
Yeah.
want to see if they publish how
Oh,
much money
that
was
was so
lost
juicy.
with,
Very juicy.
the banking system, the whole Federal Reserve down for nearly 2 hours. How much was lost?
Mm. But it sounded like it, like you said, Lisa. It didn't. It happened probably early this morning. You
Yeah,
know, because
because
when
I
you
was
first
having
started, a
problems
couple of
online, and I
people said their
remember.
cards were declined.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all they do is lie.
Hmm.
So
All right,
every
y'all.
second counts.
All right, y'all.
Mm-mm-mm.
Thank you so much for coming. And
All
like I
righty.
said, if we have any more updates, we'll definitely come back and do it live. So everybody, enjoy the rest of your day. Shalom.